Welcome to my live show. This is like a podcast you can listen back to when you're doing some jobs, like taming your sea lions. Give you a little fist bump. Little poke on the cheek. Last live show I'd just been to the dentist. Am I just going to do live shows after having some body part examined? What's next? The nose clinic. Yeah, I went to the optician and they put some pupil dilating liquid in my eyes. I couldn't look at anything bright, so I was sat in the car on the way back and everything was bright. And I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like a vampire. Because what's happened is it dilates your pupils to what they're meant to be in darkness. So now I'm like letting in way too much light into my eyes. So have a look at this. Look how dilated the eye is. Crazy. I look like I'm on drugs. Whoa. But I had to do the whole optician thing. I'm rubbish at it. You have to tell if something is green or red, and what is sharper always looks the same to me. I don't know if that's the right answer. They should say all the same, but apparently my prescription has got a bit worse. Mine is 3.5 now. Gosh. Look at that. It's like I have vampire eyes. I found out that I have above average pupil width. So I've got, no, imagine if it was 8 centimeters. 8mm pupils, which are quite large. And I found out, which I didn't know, which is probably going to distract me if I ever see it, that I have something called a floater, which is at the back of my eye, there's like a jelly or something, which sounds quite delicious. They found out that a little bit of it is just like moving around on its own, that's not attached to the rest of the eye jelly. So apparently, in my left eye, if I do that and then just like stare at one point like the sky, I might be able to see like a weird dot moving about. I should give it a name. I'll name it after one of you guys. Crusty. I'm not calling it Crusty. So, yeah. Apart from that, everything was fine. My voice is back. The hills are alive with the sound of Phil's voice. Much to the dismay of my neighbours, who are probably through the wall hearing me singing in the shower. What's the word when you've got, like, something in your lungs all the time? Contortionist. Congested. I'm congested. Phlegm. Yeah, let's talk about phlegm and eye jelly. That should be the name of this live show. No shaved sides this time, but short sides. You look very nice. I'm a bit goth. I've got my black sweatpants on as well. I'm a bit dark for Phil, but then I've got these socks. Oh, they're a bit dirty on the bottom. Sorry, that's gross. I went outside in them. I used one of our bags as my bag. It's not just to like promo my merch. I think they're good bags. You heard it from the horse's mouth. I'm not really a horse. Unless you're all in an episode of My Horse Prince. Plot twist. Oh, look how iridescent this glass is. I've ever shown you these glasses before? I can kind of see the you now reflection. Do I have any dodgy tabs open? No, it's fine. I've just got Amazon and Twitter. Just making sure. Iridescent. Iridocyclitis. Iridocious. I don't even know that's a word. Hydration. Look. Green leaves. Greens leaves, green leaves. I was worried the neighbours were going to complain, so I've covered the wall in soundproofing padding stuff. Until, if you saw my tweet, I turned around with my huge butt and knocked it all off the wall. I only knocked one of the panels, and then in a huge domino effect, it just went bop, 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 bop. I was like, oh great, have you been complained about? Well, I'm worried complaints are imminent. I heard the neighbour sneeze through that wall, so I was like, if I can hear the neighbour sneeze, he definitely heard Dan's Crash Bandicoot rage. I swear, even if I don't touch them. Ooh, look at that. My mum's birthday is coming up. I got her some gifts. This is my favourite one. Ice cream socks. It's basically socks that look like an ice cream. I mean, that's probably the best packaging I've ever seen. And also, I got her sparkling rosé gummies. So it's like a glass of wine in a gummy sweet. I just had to put it in a drawer so I wouldn't look at it. In my brain, my terrible gummy-wanting brain, I just think, what if I could just take this sticky tape off, take one out, and then slowly put the sticky tape back on? Nobody would know. Go see Wicked. OMG, said Lynn. I know the gravity, but I don't know anything that it's about. It's about the two witches from The Wizard of Oz, right? And they have a fight or something. IDK said, what is your favourite thing about an average day? Clean sheets, which is when you get into bed into wash sheets. That sounds really lame. If it's Game of Thrones day, that is what I live for. My afternoon coffee, there we go. If I don't get my afternoon coffee, I turn into Hulk Phil. I go green, I'm horrible. It's not a good look. Favorite item of clothing? I don't know. Do I have a favorite? I really like this jacket, which is in reaching distance, conveniently. You know, my rusty coloured jacket. I got a lot of wear out of this, to the point where when I got it and I wore it like every day, you guys were saying, stop wearing the jacket, wear something else. Wear more yellow, said Maria. Yeah, I don't really own anything yellow, although that's a very summery colour, and we've only got August left. We're moving towards the crisp leaves, guys. I'm just saying. They're coming. Hoodies and hot chocolates. No, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I've got a whole August to enjoy. What's your favourite marine animal? I'm a fan of a manatee. I went to the Florida Keys and saw a manatee swim under a boat dock, and that's one of the coolest things I've seen. It swam with its family, and I was just like fanboying over this manatee family. Cecile, are you going to watch the Emoji Movie? I don't think I'm going to watch the Emoji Movie, but the trailer surprised me because I was like full levels of face bombing over it, but then I watched the trailer and I was like, I could watch this. I'm easily pleased. No, Phil. No. Well, I mean, I'm not a fan of trailers. I remember too much. I've got one of those memories that it's just a really good memory for visual things. So if I see a dog explode in a trailer, as soon as I'm watching the movie and the dog is there, I'm like, that's going to explode. And then I can't focus on the story. So I'm just like, when's the dog going to explode? The dog is going to explode. There, the dog exploded. I remember that from the trailer. Thank you for coming to my live show. It's been fun, slightly quick, but fun. I think that's the best way. I kind of like the short but sweet ones. I think it all flows well. And then we all have a great time. I was trying to think of something nice and wholesome, but I just ran out of things to say. One last dilation check. Still dilated. It's like I'm pregnant. Dilated! That's what I keep thinking of when I hear the word dilated. Anyway, bye guys! Woo! I'm still here. I'm trying to end it. Okay. Goodbye.